Hey Tracy, it's Peter, and I'll send this along as a little introduction to Explain Everything. Once you've downloaded the app, this at least is the version I have in the screen that I find when I open Explain Everything. You can see I have a library of stuff here, right, which you won't yet. This is, for example, from what we did yesterday, so that would be its own presentation. And what you would do, you'll have a blank page. You want to start a presentation, you go up here and tap the plus button, and that opens a new screen for you. Or I guess not an entirely new screen, but this what we see up here, and these are your possible templates that will lie behind whatever information you put on them. I prefer the green, but you could go to whatever you want. Once you tap on that color template, it will open a screen for you that will look like this. Okay, so here's just my basic black screen, and what you'll see down here are all the controls. So I'm working right now with the blue color and ink here, and I could open those up to get a different ink size. Like I can use a fat highlighter, and equally I can change colors and change density of color. So I can go with a highlighter density, or I can go with a heavier density. And then if I want to put text on this screen, I would type that icon. Here's an eraser, here's a pointer that I can use to point around, right? Honestly, I don't even know what all these things do yet. I'm kind of new to this. But you'll see the icon that I use most frequently is this guy here. That allows me to add an image to the background of this thing, and I think my next slide will show that going on. So here you see I've typed on this icon here, and what opens is actually, I'm 2 steps in, so it'll say, do you want to look at a video or a photo, and I've said, let me look at my photo file that you have on your iPad already, right? So it opens that up, and I can use anything here. What I tend to do is screen capture, right? I hit the circular button on the front of the screen and the button on the side at the same time. That screen captures an image and sends it to my photo stream. So that's what I've done to create all of the images that you're seeing. Okay, on to adding a photo. Alright, so in preparing yesterday's little presentation, what I did was found a text of the second inaugural. I screen captured it, so it went to my photo roll, right? And now I open it in the photo roll, and I have the option to edit the image. So I go up here to the crop and make it the size I want. That process is what you see here, right? I've cropped it to the size I want. And then I'm going to go up here and, I'm going to go up here and say done, and that's going to ask me if I want to send it somewhere. So I now have sent this bit of text to the first slide of my presentation, and I can do what I wish with it, right? Like if I don't like this blue color, I can open that up, make it green, make it highlighter version on this. Instead of this width, I can go with a wider width, and then I'm able to highlight. I'm just using my finger on the screen here. I can highlight what I want and prepare salient points that I want to address. And what I've done with each slide is hit the record button right there, and that will get me going. And you can see here the timestamp. I don't know if you can see here the timestamp. Probably not, but I'm seeing a timestamp, and I can pause. And what I do is I pause and then advance a slide. That's down here. I'm not sure you can see this. Anyway, that's a quick introduction. It should work, and you can't see it, but I got tons of these things saved. Anyway, that's an introduction. Hope this is helpful, and be in touch if I could be of any more use. It was really fun sharing the classroom with you yesterday, and just seeing you and Beth, and the whole week 2 weeks have been great. So, cheers.